Hello there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruth. If you're joining me for the first time, you are welcome. Please kindly consider subscribing to this channel. It will be a delight to have you here with us in this beautiful family. Okay, so please kindly hit that subscription button below, turn on the post notifications so you can get notified whenever I drop a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much, gang. All right, so I'm going to be showing you how to edit your pictures, make your timeline pop, make your Instagram feed pop, or maybe your blog, or whatever it is that you want to edit your pictures for. So if you want to know how to turn your pictures from this to this, from this to this, from this to this, and from this to this, then you want to watch this video till the end.
Say my name until the city burns and the stars fade away and your scars don't hurt. Stay with me until the last man falls. I don't need them anyway. When I'm with you, I have it all. Oh, I'll never let you slip away.
And so it's very easy, no stress. Let's jump right into the video. All right, so the first picture I'm going to be editing will be an outdoor picture, this one right here. And as you can see, this picture is too exposed, like it's too bright, it's just very dull. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to transform this kind of picture. Sometimes it depends on who is snapping you. Some people know how to like focus on a particular object, while some people just snap randomly, and so most times you are not really in control of how your picture turns out once it's snapped. However, you can be in control of how it turns out after you edit it. All right, so the first thing and a must have is the Adobe Lightroom editor. You can get it from any of the app stores. You can edit on your Android or you can edit on your Apple product. So I'm going to start off with this outdoor picture because it's really exposed, and I feel like if you're able to edit well an outdoor picture, you find it very easy to edit any other kind of pictures, because outdoor picture are most times very difficult to edit because a lot of factors affect the pictures: the temperature, the exposure, the colors in the background. So if you're somebody like, for me, I like my colors in the background to pop. If there's a red color, I want it to pop. If there's a green color, I want it to pop. Do you understand? So like every color should just shine their light in my picture, if there are colors like that in the picture, of course. So that's what we're going to do right now. So tip number one, make sure your screen is set to the bright, almost to the brightest level, so that everything you're doing can be really, you can see what you're doing very well. So now I'm launching the app. First thing I do is to import the pictures that you want to edit into the application by clicking on that plus button, and then you import whichever picture you want to edit. All right, now so once you add the pictures that you want to edit into the application, then you go straight into the picture you want to edit, which is this one. Like I said about this picture, I don't like the way this picture is because of the exposure. So now you go down. When you look down here, you see different functions and buttons below. There are major functions that I use here, and that's what I'm going to share with you. So I'm going to start off with the light. This light helps you reduce or increase the light. As you can see, if you reduce it, you can see the effect on the picture. If you increase it, you can see, of course, this is not good. All right, so I am going to reduce it because it's too much in this picture. You see, I've not even done anything major, just reducing the light. You can see how much it has affected the beauty of the picture. Yes. All right, after that, we're going to go ahead and reduce the contrast. While you're doing this thing, you can just look at the what's it called now, the number up here. You can see it. So anyone I stop, you can just jot it down, or just use that to see the exact points that I'm stopping the setting. Okay, so you're gonna just reduce this to like yeah, minus 12. Minus 12 is good. Minus 13. Okay, minus 13, not bad. And then the highlights, we're gonna increase it a little bit. I'm gonna put the highlight on 3. The shadows, I love to use this function a lot. In case you think maybe the settings are not doing anything, you see, let me drag it so you see the effect. Can you see? So I'm gonna increase it a little bit to like 9ish here. And then the white, I don't want too much. There's enough white here already, so we're gonna just put the white in like -12. And then the black, I'm going to increase it. Okay, so after this is done, you can see the picture is taking shape now. Now we'll move to the next button down there, just like a light bulb, the one just beside the light. And there you see temperature, tint, vibrance and all. But before I use the temperature, before I go into all this setting, I first go to the color mix. You see up there where they wrote color mix, you click on it, you see all the colors. Now this is where the magic happens. First is on the red color. So if there's any red color here, just notice the change. Now with the hue, okay, now so I'm just gonna increase it. So if you increase it, you see the red in the clothes, I mean the red in the picture actually popping. All right, in fact, now I have a red lipstick on, there's a red there's something red on my top, I have a red tablet on my table, and you know there's some red stuff also on the table. So let's see, let's just play around it. So for me, I'll just advise you play around these colors to get exactly what you want. So here, yes, you see how the red colors are popping. I said the reds. Okay, let's leave it on -4. Yeah, and then the saturation, sometimes you need it, sometimes you don't, but here I'm just going to increase it a little bit, okay, to 11. The luminance, the same thing. I'm doing this on the red because there are different red colors in this picture. If there was no red color, I would probably just leave the saturation and this, but because there's red, I'm trying to define the red colors here. So yes, for your own picture, the red could be the background, the red could be I'll show you another one so you see how it works. But you know, any color in your picture at all, this is where you do the magic. Now you can see how deep the red is. Let me show you the before. You see that? After. I've not done anything serious. So before, after. Stay with me. Now to the orange. This flower on my table has a beautiful orange that I want to pop. Now look at this. If I take it higher, it's not really orange. It has orange and yellow, but we're starting on the orange. So I'm going to reduce it to actually bring that color in the flower out. So I reduced it to -28. Now the saturation, I'll put it on 11. You see the flower is taking color now. And then the luminance, I'll take it to -22. Okay, let me reduce it a little bit. -16. Yes. Now to the yellow. There's still yellow in that flower, so we're gonna do something about it now. I don't know if you're seeing the difference, but let me just reduce it so you see the difference. You see that? But now when I put it on like 18ish, 21, you see it's becoming very defined. Also saturation, I put saturation. See, most times in this thing you just play around it. There is no particular way to go about it. However, if you have done something and you really like it, you want to save it, you want to save a particular preset, I'll show you. Let's just go, okay? And then luminance, I'm just going to take it down to -10. Now green, there's green in the flower, and there's there's green. I'm gonna increase it to like 26. You can see the green is coming up now. Then we'll put it on 19, the saturation. Yes, you see that, now the luminance -23. Can you see that now? Now there is blue in this picture. Our balcony has some bluish kind of effect there. I will make it come up small. and then saturation just a little bit, and then luminance, I don't want it to be too deep blue. Okay, see that? Now that's it. Okay, so there's another blue here. For example, if you're wearing, I'll just show you, Sha. Let's just go ahead. I'm just excited because I love this, because it just makes me feel so talented. Okay, yeah, like I said, you just play around these things. Okay, now that's done. If there was a purple in this picture, yes, there is a purple. My mug is purple, so we're gonna make that pop, and purple is my favorite color, by the way. Okay, the luminance in -10, and yes, -15. If you see this picture now, the red is red, the orange is orange, the yellow is yellow, and it's just beautiful how this application makes that so easy. All right, so I'm done with that. Now we go to, I told you I do the color mixing first before I come back to this temperature. So now the temperature, let's see. If you take it forward, you'll be getting some certain kind of effect. As you can see, I don't like any of that. I take it backward, not really. See, you don't really have to use all these things if it doesn't fit what you're trying to use it for. Okay, so I'm just gonna reduce it. I'll just put it in 2 is good. And then the tint, you see the effect on it. The more you reduce it, I'll just put it on 2. The vibrance, you can increase the vibrance, you can reduce the vibrance. I like to increase my vibrance here to like 5 is good. And then the saturation, no, if I do too much of that, it's going to negate all I just did about the colors. So I'm just going to put it on 3 just to balance it all out. Now once that is done, you hit the next, which is texture. This texture actually is a good one because I didn't even know it existed here. I didn't even know until I played around it, because I was actually looking for that effect that just kind of like smoothens the picture a little bit. So this helps the picture to be smooth when you take it down. If you take it up the other way, but when you're taking it down, you can see the picture is getting smooth. My face is getting smooth. Not like if I had if I had freckles on my face, right, it's not like it's going to clear it all out, but it just gives you that imperfection perfect look, if that word exists. Like, it just makes the picture natural, you get, not too. So yeah, endeavor not to use it too much here. That's another thing, because if you overuse it, you might spoil your picture. Let's overuse it and see. It's not looking too good, so we're just gonna keep it on 35. No, yeah, 35 is good. Now clarity, like I said, I don't really use everything. I just select what works for me. Okay, and then the haze, oh, no need, go back to 0. The haze, go back to 0, go back, yeah. Okay, and that's all. No, that's not all. Okay, now, so if you're done, like, you see, you can see this picture. Let me show you the before. Here's the after. You see what I'm saying? You see how we just try to like correct every wrong about this picture. Okay, so now the next thing you can do is to check out a particular kind of effect, if it would be nice for your picture. So you come down to, let me go back, you come down to profiles, click on profiles, you see monochrome. If you like, you can use it. If you're someone that doesn't really care about the colors and you just want a white and black effect, I use that as well. But you know, you can see, if you want, you go for it. If you want the artistic, artistic, you go for it. If you want there are different levels, okay? Artistic 2, artistic 3, artistic 4, and if you choose any one here, you can actually still adjust it until it's perfect. I think I like this, you know. I think I like this. Yeah, let me see. Okay, not bad, not bad at all. All right, yeah. So once you're done, if you like this, you go ahead and save. Click on the mark button, and then if you like this preset, and probably you have other similar pictures like this, like I snapped about 4 pictures in the same environment with this kind of light. So if you don't want to go ahead and do the same process you've just done for this, and you just want to just with a click of a button edit your picture to be this nice, you just go ahead to presets, okay, and click on these 3 dots here. I don't know what to call it. Yeah, 3 dots. Then create preset. You can name it whatever you like. Let's say testing, okay, and save. Now if I'll show you, once you save that preset, it's already saved, and then once you're done with this picture, you can go ahead and click on this and save to device. That's all you gotta do. Outdoor, so I'm going to show you another outdoor picture with different colors in the background and see how I go about editing it. So that's all for this picture, okay? But if you want to use this your presets now on another picture, here's another picture that I took outside, okay? I want to use that preset that I just saved on it. Here's what I'm going to do. You go down to presets. What did I name it? Testing. You see that? You don't need to do all the work. You save. Look at the color. Look at the color of the flower. Look at all the colors in the picture, just as I edited in the other video. Yes, you can tweak it a little bit because yeah, all pictures are not all the same per se, so you can just go ahead and edit a little bit, but you can see that your work has been reduced here. So that's one thing that I do, because once I've edited something and I like it, I just go ahead and save, because it can work for other similar pictures. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please kindly give it a huge thumbs up, and also subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And until I come your way again in my next video, I remain Ruth. Bye.
When I'm with you, I have it all. Oh, I'll never let you slip away. Oh.